What up, everybody? Blaze One Sports, and the first game of the NFL season is over. Thursday night football, and the Dallas Cowboys lose a close one to the Philadelphia Eagles, 24-20. Let's get started. At the beginning of the game, after the kickoff, both teams were going onto the field, and Jalen Carter did something stupid. He spit on Dak Prescott in front of the referee. So Jalen Carter, pretty much before the game even started, was ejected from the game. So things were looking good for the Dallas Cowboys, with the Philadelphia Eagles star defensive player getting ejected from the game before he even took the field. Stupid move, spitting on Dak Prescott. But that's like typical Eagles fans. The fans are rubbing off on the players. But anyways, and at the end of the game, Cowboys marching down the field to potentially win the game. And last play of the game for the offense of the Dallas Cowboys, Dak Prescott slightly overthrows CeeDee Lamb. CeeDee Lamb has to dive for the ball. It touches his hands, but he drops it. CeeDee Lamb had a couple drops on the night, but the last play, you can't really blame him. People are blaming him for dropping it, but he did have to reach. He had to dive. Dak Prescott overthrew the ball. CeeDee Lamb had to dive for it. If it bounced off his hands, he couldn't hold on to it. Bad play calling for the last play of the game. They didn't need to go deep down the field. And bad decision making by Dak, in my opinion. He could have ran the ball, probably picked up the first down. But anyways, let's go over the stats. Dak Prescott, 21 of 34, 188 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions. Javonte Williams surprised me in this game. He looked decent. He had 2 touchdowns, 15 carries for 54 yards. Miles Sanders, he had a key fumble in the red zone that hurt Dallas, but Miles Sanders, he did all right besides that fumble. 4 carries for 53 yards and the fumble. Turpin had 2 carries for 9 yards. On the receiving end, CeeDee Lamb, 7 receptions, 110 yards. Also had a couple drops. Pickens, 3 receptions, 30 yards. Ferguson, 5 receptions, 23 yards. Turpin had 18 yards off 2 receptions, and Williams had 2 receptions, 10 yards out of the backfield. So the Dallas run game did better than I expected, but it wasn't all that great. And Marshawn Kneeland had the only sack for the Cowboys defense. Cowboys had no interceptions. For the Eagles, Hurts had 152 yards, 19 completions, 23 attempts. Hurts had 14 carries for 62 yards, 2 touchdowns. Saquon Barkley, 18 carries, 60 yards, 1 touchdown. So overall, Dallas looked pretty decent. They still lost. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section.